Roger McQueen is a special prospect. He's ultra-skilled, creative, and 6'5". He scored near a point per game last season with Brandon, and he already has 6 points in his first 2 games this season. And we expect that over the next few months, he's going to keep scoring at a high rate. In this video, we'll look at McQueen's first couple of games and break down his strengths, projection, and why he could be the best prospect in the 2025 class.
Push up ahead, McQueen down the near left wing, works in front, scores! Through a poke check, Roger McQueen has extended Brandon's lead.
This is the second shift of the game. We can already see that McQueen gets decent burst of speed through the neutral zone despite his size. He goes in on the forecheck, pulls up after a pass, then heads to the net and to the back wall after his team finds the puck back. He sees the defender coming and evades his pressure with a touch into space, and then a pass to the point. He then finds the puck back and sends it again to the point, expecting his defenseman to be there. The play exits the zone, and this is another great small area handling sequence. Just like before, he places the puck inside space and evades sticks with quick reactive movements, and he again makes a pass based on anticipation. This time, he's right. He finds a teammate at the far post, and then he heads to the net for a deflection.
7 minutes into a scoreless first. Dagenstein now over the Wheat King line, chips and chases to the near corner. Stops up against the check.
When you first watch McQueen, your first instinct might be to dismiss him based on his size. Size is an advantage, but only to a point. Most 6'5" players struggle to move and handle the puck. They're long-term projects, and they're often further behind their peers in terms of development. That's also true of McQueen in some ways, but that just makes him more exciting. He's prone to mistakes, and he wanders a bit on the ice, but he's already a top NHL prospect right now. So he's got that high floor, the high-end talent, on top of having that giant development runway. That's a rare and super valuable combination. McQueen can rush the puck with great technique. Just that, at his size, is quite impressive. He can shift his weight reasonably well, and his crossover mechanics are good too. And he catches and handles with precision. I like this little stick play there too, to create more space for his teammate to move forward and shoot. He's thinking ahead. McQueen then heads to the net. If he wants to have success in the NHL, he will have to be comfortable around the blue paint and develop his physical and defensive game too. This is another great pick sequence. It's not a textbook technique, but he places his body between the opponent and the puck and lets his teammate pick it up. He moves up at a slower pace to keep his space if his teammate decides to give him the puck. There's a forecheck, he pressures an opponent, helps create a turnover, and then supports on defense again.
The right circle, fed it out front, but Lakovic picked it off, and back come the Warriors with Hughes in the lead. 1-on-2 as he carries in over the line to his left. Attacking with speed, Hughes fires from a bad angle, fought off by Escott. Behind the net, Manti is after it. Strong arming it loose, he finds Wynn, and Wynn will air this softly to center. Good touch.
So far, we haven't had a real highlight from McQueen, but you will see them in the next shifts. Brandon gets a 4-minute power play. McQueen is at the bumper position right now, but in the next few seconds, he will show why he could be a great goal line player in the NHL.
Tie again from the left point, he shoots through traffic, save, rebound, Wynn can't find it. McQueen does on the near side, trying to fight against a pair of Warriors. Puck one free, Manti will pinch and hold the line. From the middle, Manti walks in, sends it off to Peter. Back to the top for Quinn, Manti to Johnson in the far corner. Johnson walking up the boards to Manti in the middle with traffic. Manti goes to Wynn at the left circle, harassed immediately, but he makes the play to Manti. From the middle, Manti down to McQueen at the goal line, trying to walk off the goal line, scores!
And here's another great sequence. McQueen has the puck at his hip, he uses fast crossovers, and he fakes changes of direction. And his size helps him win an inside lane to the net at the end. He protects the puck from the opponent's stick with his leg and knocks him back. With that move, he gets an opening to shoot.
Now to his right to the far corner with a shot fought off by Unger. Rebound way high in the air. Shipley trying to find it, but it's Kinneber who does for the...
The argument against bigger players is often that they're dominating through their physical gifts, their reach, their strength, and longer limbs. That's partly the case with McQueen, but he's also just learning to take advantage of his gifts. He's developing fast, and he has the hockey sense to supplement those gifts. His tools could develop in such a way that they would remain significant advantages at the NHL level, and he has problem-solving skills. That's a good pass reception in his feet, and he finds a solution to get the puck to his teammate. He uses deception and the boards. The pass had a good weight and speed too. And here's another sequence where we see him spot his advantages and occasions to take over a shift with his skill. He gets the puck on the back wall, gets off of it, sees that the defender is moving to pressure the top, and so McQueen cuts inside, showing incredibly quick hands to dangle through and fire. This is not a play that would have been accessible to most players. But McQueen is starting to know his skills and what he can do. And he's going to show that again in a few seconds with a powerful and precise release.
Bame with traffic, walks in and fires out of body and wide. Peter at the rebound block. Another try for Michaels, and he sailed it high. Bame on the rebound in the far corner. Sent around behind the net. Johnson back to Peter. He rolls it to McQueen at the right point. McQueen to the middle for Quinn Manti. Manti back to Bame at the left circle. Bame tries again through traffic, blocked. Peter's on it again. Still a delayed call against the Warriors. Peter moves to his left. To Bame at the left point again. Back across to Manti at the right. To McQueen at the right circle. McQueen shoots, scores! Lightning strikes twice. It's Roger McQueen again, and we're tied at 2.
Well, you had to be impressed with the win.
McQueen is not yet dynamic. Here, his slower acceleration closes an opportunity. If he acted quicker, he would have pushed back the defense with his teammate and opened up space to cut inside. He then makes a riskier pass to the middle. At this stage, McQueen relies more on his hands and passing ability to create. Off the rush, he needs a bit more runway to pick up speed and make more dynamic plays. But he's capable of making those dynamic plays. We saw that in previous sequences. And McQueen also has off-puck abilities. When he attacks away from the puck, he doesn't close his own space, but surveys the play and waits for his opportunity. That's how he scored his next goal.
Right, Kovacevic to the middle, but Shipley erased that chance. Puck pops free, and Shipley chopped it away again. Hadland on the far side, slung ahead to Wynn. He's got some skating room up the left wall. Wynn breaks in on Schmidt, gets him to bite and drives the cage. Wynn fires, blocked. Rebound from McQueen, a shot, scores!
Our more dynamic player could have rushed ahead and gave a supporting option to his teammate. McQueen got a bit lucky, but in a way, he also made his own luck with his controlled approach.
And Sherman will try again. Sherman up the middle, drops it back, and that gives Kovacevic some room. He accelerates over the line, wide to his right. Unger's headed for the bench. Kovacevic in the far corner, stapled by Manti. Kovacevic keeps right on going, up the near boards. Shielding it well, he spins back on Wynn. Kovacevic feeds it back to the top for a shot, never got through. They look for the rebound, the Wheat Kings find it. McQueen airs this down the ice. Roger McQueen skips it towards the empty net, he scores!
There's a similar scenario in this next game. McQueen wins the faceoff. He supports the play well by moving to the back wall and then up to act as a safety net after his team loses the puck. He then comes down with slow heel pushes. His goal is to stay open for his teammate a maximum amount of time, and he almost gets a backdoor tap-in goal with his down drive. And then we see him battle for the puck. He freezes it along the wall and uses his feet to free it and pass it to a teammate, keeping possession for his team. It's important for him to develop these skills, as NHL coaches will look to him to make these sorts of possession extending plays too. Nothing happens here, but it's a good shift to take a look at McQueen's stride mechanics. He has good crossover acceleration, and when he gets going, we see that his mechanics are quite sound. He gets a full push extension here. His torso is not hunching over the ice too much, and he has ankle flexion. He strides a bit wide and uneven, but that's quite normal for a player of his size at his age. His skates could get a little closer to his center of mass, but the recovery isn't too bad for a player of his size. He lets up a bit here when he could apply harder checks. The physical side of his game is a work in progress, but it has been developing over the past couple of years.
Slips the puck to center ice for Aremba. Unable to get it through Quinn Manti, who went to the Calgary Flames pro camp last year. Manti a pass all the way off the right boards and back towards the Regina net, played aside by Huet. And a big charging check on the
McQueen rushes the puck up again. His posture is good. He handles the puck mostly at his hip in a controlled manner, while faking defenders and protecting the puck. And we see him drive down to become an option for a teammate again. The puck gets rimmed down and he gets open with the same slow, measured approach, preserving his space. And he does the same thing right after. He misses his shot as he lacked the space to pull it off, but like we've seen before in the video, McQueen tends to nail these small area stick handling plays.
Pass for McQueen, and that shot is fanned on. And now back at center ice, Manti will go D-to-D for Georgios Pantelis. McQueen over the Regina line. In the slot area, good shot by Manti.
Come the penalty, 18:05 of the second period of play. This Regina
Pats are 1 for 1 on their PK tonight.
Now McQueen over the line, a pass across, Johnson shoots, he scores! Snuck it over.
This wasn't the most difficult pass in McQueen's career, but he showed some deception here again, or at least an ability to read defenders. He moves one way, the defender adjusts, that opens the cross-ice passing lane, and he rapidly switches his handling to hit that play. And here we see his more dynamic skills again. He has a runway, he changes speed to beat a first defender, fakes a wide drive, cuts inside, and then goes through a forest of sticks like it's nothing. He does it with quick hands, but also by smartly placing the puck inside space, out of the reach of defenders. And here he shows his quick passing skills. Before he gets the puck, he already knows his next target, and he hits them instantly.
They are 1 for 2.
Okay, time of the penalty, 3:42 of the third period of play. This return to patch penalty kill.
Here's New in front of the net, slips it over through the legs of Nicholas Johnson looking for his first hat trick.
Don't think he expected that pass the way he was kind of surprised looking.
Kings up 3-0, and what a save by Hugh as dominant.
It's early, very early, but we've been following McQueen's progress for a while now. And it's hard not to get excited thinking about what he could become in a few years, with strength development and the right coaching. If he keeps scoring at a high pace, and if he continues to develop his skills, reads, and especially his meaner physical side, he could become the first overall pick. I'm not sure which NHL team is going to be able to resist the appeal of a 6'5", highly skilled, creative, and physical center.
McQueen, he'll carry over the line right up the middle. McQueen making a move between his feet, driving it back to the front of the net, they score! What a pass by Roger McQueen!
So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. You can also check out epringside.com for more prospect analysis.